So, today I thought I'll talk about people pleasing. The thing is, it is something that has been such a major thing in my life that I thought I will be talking about exactly this because I spent a lot of my 20s and a lot of my teenage years being a people pleaser, trying to be the person that everybody liked, trying to make sure that everybody are trying to make sure that I fit in, trying to make sure that nobody else is disappointed. And in all that mess, I think somewhere I ended up being the leftover. So I thought it will be an interesting topic to talk about. And in my case, I'll be very honest, I think somewhere deep inside I had a kind of inferiority complex. That is, I am not good enough. Let's be honest, I was a part of a particular band, and when I looked around, everybody they were good at everything that they do. The guitarists knew the chords and all those things. The musicians knew the pitch and the ragas and talas and what does chorus mean? I don't know. What does pre-chorus? I didn't know so many things. Whatever aspect I take, there was always someone in my friend circle who was good at it. They were already good at it, and I seemed like somebody who wasn't good at it, someone who didn't know it. Take for example music, there's always someone that's much better than me. Take for example drawing, there's always someone much better than me. Whatever I take, there is always someone that is much better than me, and then I ended up feeling so bad, so inferior, that I always felt like if I don't adjust and adapt, I won't be liked. So I would say one of the major reasons why we end up being a people pleaser is because one is fear of rejections, but my case, second, I would say is the low self-esteem or low self-value. I would say these are the two major aspects due to which we end up being people pleaser. And then what does it do to us? It just makes us feel more physically, mentally, spiritually, in whatever way, very exhausted, and in the end just leaving a shell of us, not making sure it's not fully us. We literally have to pick ourselves up again. So I decided to make this a topic. Now, did I overcome it? I would say around 80 to 90%. I think I would say I overcame it. How? I would say I started giving more importance to the things that I like. I started reading more things, I started engaging in activities, and I started doing things for myself rather than doing for others. I started tracking my progress, started connecting with people who are more similar to me rather than trying to fit in with groups that aren't that similar to me. And it changed. I changed. I could see myself growing more. And if you're wondering, am I a people pleaser? Are you a people pleaser? I would say that if you are doing something, it may not cause harm for anyone, to be honest. You might be just engaging in a normal activity, like going out or something like that. But if whatever you're doing is creating this internal irritation that something's wrong, that means you are in the process of people pleasing. That is, you're avoiding what you want to satisfy someone else, indirectly ignoring yourself and kind of making you the shadow of someone else's life. So that is a type of people pleasing. In places, let's say that for example you want to say no and you do keep saying yes, that is a sort of people pleasing. Then what else? I'd actually written some things. Constantly, if you feel guilty, for example, if you feel guilty for choosing yourself, that's a type of people pleasing. If you are constantly looking for some kind of validation, constantly trying to fit in, constantly seeking approval, posting things for getting likes. Like for example, you post a particular picture. Basically seeking validation. If you're constantly seeking validation, that means that is a type of people pleasing. And there are so many things that we do to make sure that we aren't left out and we want to fit in. But in that process, as I said, a lot of times in that process we end up not being somebody. For example, yes, there was one more example that I wanted to use. If in case you tend to be a person that adapt based on the kind of people that you're dealing with, for example, like chameleon, like each time you're with a different group you are a different person, that is also a type of people pleasing, because again you're not fully sure about will your actual version be accepted, and always trying to be the dependable one, always trying to make sure that everybody is happy, always letting people take the opinions and decisions and everything for you. All that is a type of people pleasing. And if I would say how to overcome this, as I said, one is definitely trying to understand yourself better, trying to understand what drains your energy, what motivates you, what are your goals, and all those aspects. So self-awareness is a huge thing. Second, I would say, is to become more assertive. See, when you're assertive in the sense that when you are confident and when you know what you're talking about, people tend to respect you more. So I would say that to be able to be more assertive. Then I would say that be ready to have people not like you. No matter what you do, there will be people who don't like you. So if you are somebody who's tending to please everybody to make sure that you don't have any haters, you are going to be disappointed. Background, okay. So you are going to be disappointed. But if you're going to accept that no matter what you do, there will be people who don't like you. There will be people who are not very happy with you. Because see, we are all different people, and we have all got different sides. Like I've got a lot of people who don't like me much, and everybody has got people that don't like them much, and it's not that we were pure souls or all those things, but yes. So if you're going to make sure that you have to have a perfect image in front of everyone, you are going to suffer. So be ready for people to not like you, be ready to experience the discomfort. For example, there might be times when your opinions are different, whereas the people that you like, their opinions are different, and there might be times clashes can happen. So if you are trying to avoid conflicts, to avoid the discomfort, then that is not how you overcome this personality of people pleasing. So I would say that you have to be ready to experience the discomfort. Then what I've written is, I wanted to say that we will have to work on our inner dialogue. The thing is, if you're somebody who's constantly having this negative inner dialogue, in the sense that, for example, let's say that I have an inner dialogue which keeps saying, Varsha, you screwed up, you are going to destroy this, because of you somebody's hurt, because of you this happened, because of you. If I keep having those because of yous, and if it keeps destroying me, then I can never grow as a person. So I will have to work on my inner dialogue. I will have to focus on I will have to focus on making the inner dialogue from negative to more positive, which is a kind of hard thing to do, by the way. It's not easy to just like that shift from negative to positive. I will have to consciously maybe even speak a bit louder to attack the negative dialogues, and then make it a habit. Whenever there's a negative dialogue coming up, a positive dialogue has to be created. So I will have to do all those aspects to make sure that my inner monologue is changed. So is people pleasing good? Not exactly. See, people pleasing and kindness are two different things. People pleasing and maintaining harmony are two different things. So you will have to understand that in the long run, people pleasing is not good. It will only just pull you further and further into the cycle of inferiority complex. And I think nobody wants to forever suffer inferiority complex, right? We have all got our strengths, we have all got our weaknesses. So yes, that is it for this time. keeping it short, I guess. See ya.